KVUE is partnering with Honor Flight Austin, recognizing Central Texas veterans with special trips to Washington, D.C. to honor their service. Honor Flight welcomes veterans who served in the military anytime before June of 1975.
And today, Bob Buckaloo introduces us to a U.S. Navy veteran who served during the Vietnam War.
April 29, 1975. On the deck of the carrier USS Midway, Chaos, a steady stream of helicopters are landing. They're carrying people from South Vietnam who are fleeing their country as their enemy, the North Vietnamese, are taking over. So many helicopters crowding the flight deck that the order goes out to push the empty choppers into the water. This scene becomes one of the more powerful images to emerge from America's involvement in the long war in Vietnam.
The captain passed the word on the ship speaker system, says, anybody off duty who wants to come help push helicopters over the side, we need your help. And I volunteered to go up and help push one over. I couldn't resist that.
J.J. Johnston was an air operations supervisor on the USS Midway. As the war in Vietnam was underway, he had the challenging job of coordinating the comings and goings of planes on the busy flight deck.
It was very grueling. My average workday on there was 18 hours.
That was exactly 50 years ago. Now, so many years later and so many miles from Vietnam, JJ, his wife, and their 2 dogs live in Williamson County.
This is my dad's burial flag.
Inside their home, a room of memories. JJ's father, who served during World War II, his brother, who also served in Vietnam, and a surfboard, a reminder of a time when catching the perfect wave was a brief escape from the perils of war. The Vietnam War was highly unpopular in the U.S. during the 60s and 70s, but on his recent honor flight trip to Washington, D.C., times had changed.
There's all these thousands of people down there, it would seem like thousands anyway, yelling and screaming and cheering us and everything, and it was the homecoming we should have gotten 50 years ago.
JJ was among the U.S. military veterans who were flown to our nation's capital by honor flight to visit the memorials that honor their service. After the military, JJ had a long and distinguished career with the FAA, training air traffic controllers. He's retired now, but tells us that, just in case he's needed to serve his country again, he's ready.
I mean, I'm still very proud to be an American. If asked to serve, yeah, I'll go back. Reluctantly, but I'll go.
Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.
And we will continue to share these honor flight stories throughout the year.
If you'd like to support Honor Flight, you can scan the QR code on your screen to donate. And to see more of our coverage, go to kvue.com/honorflight.